Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is PD Proudlock, and it is the preview for the game tomorrow between Newcastle United versus Wolves, which will be an 8 o'clock kickoff at St James's Park. So, us coming off the back of that 5-1 away defeat against Spurs last Sunday, took the lead, but we just completely fell apart after that. Particularly in defence, we did. Jesus, my word. And Wolves coming off the back of a 2-1 home victory, and that was against Aston Villa last Saturday. So, Wolves at home tomorrow. It's going to be pretty tough because Wolves have been playing some really decent football this season. But I am going to have the confidence and say we will look to recover from our previous performances. We are at home tomorrow night. We are finally back at home after a few weeks. And our home form has been very good of late. Of course, we'll beat Everton. We've beat Aston Villa, and we beat Brighton as well. Let's see if we can do it against Wolves tomorrow. And I am going to have the confidence and say we can. I believe Eddie Howe will have been getting down with the boys again this week, making sure they are ready and prepared. Definitely. The fans will get right behind the lads tomorrow, no doubt about that as well. And that is why I believe we will have the confidence and to see if we can recover from our previous performances that we've had, definitely. So that is why. Full crowd tomorrow at St James's Park tomorrow night as well. And it's going to be rocking as always. It certainly will be. Injury news. Joe Willock is apparently going to be doubtful, or he could well miss the game tomorrow night with a suspected knee injury. So, I've got the feeling he will miss the game tomorrow. So, and if he is, I know who you can put in that start lineup to replace him in there. Yes, I think you know who I'm on about. As well, Trippier doesn't look like he's too far away from returning now. He will miss the game tomorrow, and it looks like he will against Leicester, but let's see. Maybe the games after that. Still no return date on Callum Wilson yet. There's all stories going around saying he might not make it throughout the rest of the season, or maybe a few games, but we'll wait and see. And we've still got Fernandes out at the moment as well. Of course, Wolves are still going to be without Raul Jimenez, who will save the second game of his suspension, because he's had two second yellow cards this season, going back to the one against Man City, and then, of course, the one against Leeds United. So he will save the final game on that. And, of course, Ruben Neves still out with an injury, which has ruled him out up until May. So, but let's not take this game for granted. Of course, Wolves got that win with without both Jimenez and Ruben Neves. Of course, they've still got some other decent players in there. I really rate Trincao. Really good, decent player. Got pace on him as well. And another one I really rate as well, and that's João Moutinho. Well into his 30s, but boy, he can still play. He really can still play, definitely. So we will have to keep an eye out on players like them, definitely. But we've got to really look at our defensive issues, because we've really been leaking in goals, particularly against Spurs. We cannot afford to do that. We really need to stay switched on, make sure we don't lose our heads. As well, of course, Dan Burn could have been sent off against Spurs. He's going to have to take a look and think, right, I need to do what I was previously doing and not putting in silly tackles and losing me cool. So, as well. So, there you are. Formation-wise, I think Eddie Howe will stick with 4-3-3. Of course, we want to look more attacking. We want to go for it. We're at home as well. So, there you are. There you are, definitely. Well then, I'll now get into the predicted lineup for tomorrow, for what I think Eddie Howe could well go with. Could there be some changes? I think there could be at least one of them, particularly in the midfield. But this is what I think Eddie Howe could go with. Starting off in goal, Martin Dubravka. Number one for a reason. And of course, it wasn't his fault. He let 5 goals go past him against Spurs last Sunday. because of the way we defended. That's how those goals went past him. You got to keep him in the goal for the moment. He is our number one choice. Now I'm going to go into the back four. Right back spot, I'm actually going to stick with Javier Manquillo. To me, he's the better, from a defensive point of view, he's more better than what Emil Kraft is. So I will actually keep him in that start lineup. If he brings Kraft in, possibly fair enough. If it's a bit of a tactical change or a bit of a defensive issue, okay. But I think you could still stick with Javier Manquillo tomorrow. We'll wait and see. Left back spot, sticking with Matt Targett. I think he will keep his place. 100% about that. We'll need him for his pace to get up and down the flanks, and we'll need him for his cross as well as for his defensive duties as well. So there you are. The middle of the centre back. In the middle. So first of all, I'm going to go with Fabian Schär. Again, I think he will keep the place. Hopefully he'll look to recover from his second half nightmare. But he has been very good under Eddie Howe. He certainly really, really has. So there you are. Alongside him, I will stick with Dan Burn as well. He's going to have to be careful not to lose his cool. Do what he was previously doing. Getting those tackles in when he needed to. And hopefully we'll see the best out of him again. But and I think Eddie Howe will look to do that with him. Just make sure he does not lose his cool, because he was very close to doing that, and he could have well been sent off against Spurs last week. So there you are. Now I'm going to go into the three in midfield. So first of all, I'm going to go with John Joe Shelby. We're going to need him for his creativity. Was a little bit missing last week, but hopefully, because we are at home, he will get back to doing that, because he's been really good at doing that at home as well. So there you are. Next player, I'm going to go with Bruno. I think he will start the game. I don't think Joe Willock's going to make it. Let's get Bruno in there. Look at the way he did very well when he come off the bench as well against Spurs. Hopefully give him his first home start, which he's not had yet. Give him that opportunity. To me, he deserves it. Last player in the midfield, Joe Linton. Again, kind of went missing in the second half, but again, he's been doing very well at home as of late as well. So the crowd will get right behind him, and let's see what he can do, what he has been doing from the previous home games as well, definitely. So there you are. Now the attacking three up front. So first of all, on the right-hand side, going to go with Ryan Fraser. Going to really have to up his game, because he was very disappointing against Spurs last Sunday. He really, really was. But again, we are at home, and hopefully we'll look to recover from that the poor performance against Spurs. Left-hand side, ASM. Again, not great against Spurs as well. But again, he is at home. The fans will get right behind him as well. And let's see if we can get out the best out of him. He usually plays better in the start lineup, ASM. So that is why I will put him in there. And he's one of our important players as well, definitely. It's been coming out. Eddie Howe says he has no intention of selling him. He said he wants to get more work done with him, which is great, because he's one of our important players. And in the middle, up front, it is going to be Chris Wood, even though his performances have been rotten lately. But Eddie Howe will want to play a striker, and he's not going to go with Dwight Gale. That is the thing. Hopefully, we're gonna needs to start recovering now. Chris Wood is at home. I think we will get behind him and support him. Hopefully, get those right areas and try on the end of things. Gonna really have to improve on his hold of play and touch as well. But there you are. That is the predicted lineup that I've gone with for tomorrow night. Is Eddie Howe going to go with that? Let me know. If there's going to be changes, let me know as always, and why. Score prediction. As I mentioned, we are at home. We've been really good at home lately, and I believe we can recover from the previous performances. And I'm going to say Newcastle are going to win by 2-1 tomorrow. Let's kickstart our good performances. We're at home. It's going to be packed at St James's Park tomorrow night. And let's get behind the lads. And let's see if we can get back to winning ways now. Really, really hope we can do. Also, quick thoughts after the game. The match day vlog as well. fan reactions as well. God knows what Archer's going to be doing this time if we win. If you want to come on, feel free to do so. It will be roundabout where the Jackie Milburn statue is. Come and get yourself around and get your thoughts on after the game. It'll be really good to try and get some new fans on as well, not just the regular ones that I've been having. So feel free to come on as well, definitely, and have your say after the game as well. And next day will most likely be player ratings as well, definitely. So thank you for watching. Of course, don't forget to give this video a like, drop your comments in as well, and of course, if you haven't checked me out before, please hit that subscribe button. Catch us all later. Take care. Let's get back to winning ways tomorrow night. I believe we can. We are at home, and we will get right behind the lads tomorrow.